Louisiana's hunters and anglers keep the food chain full circle, controlling wildlife populations and providing nourishment. 2 annual statewide events aim to give back to the community by donating wild game and fresh fish to food banks and community kitchens. One event, Clean Out Your Freezer Day, takes place this Sunday, August 27th, calling on all hunters to donate part of their bounty. From sports to sustenance, this zero-waste ethos defines the state's hunting and fishing culture. Here's more.
So we got some triple tail in there, a lot of mangrove snapper, some red snapper, amberjack.
These divers are delivering their fresh catch from the Gulf of Mexico to the Second Harvest Food Bank in New Orleans, a donation from its annual Diving for a Cause.
We're diving the oil rigs, all free diving, breath hold, free dive, spear fishing. Just mask, snorkel, breath hold, and targeting, certain rigs hold certain fish at certain depths of water.
Zach Morello traveled from New Jersey to spearfish for Diving for a Cause. It's an event he's been participating in since 2019.
But yeah, nice, plentiful mixed bag harvest of good eating fish.
The event brings together volunteer spearfishers who free dive from around the country to fish for the weekend and donate much of their catch.
So Diving for a Cause is a nonprofit that I created in 2010, and the whole premise of it is to bring divers together, spearfishermen, who are passionate about being in the water and love to free dive and harvest fish. And they take that and they give that fish back to the local community. They still hold on to enough for themselves and their family, but 70% can go back to the local community wherever we are diving.
Food banks across Louisiana are in need of protein donations to provide balanced meals for the communities they serve. Fresh and frozen meat and fish are in demand and often harder to come by than donated non-perishable goods.
A donation of fish, of protein, is so hard to come by. It means so much to us, and we're just thrilled and privileged to be partnering with this great organization.
Natalie Jayro is the president and CEO of the Second Harvest Food Bank. A walk through the storage area reveals a lot of empty shelves. And percentage-wise, how much is our food contributions down here?
Oh my gosh. Well, donated food is down almost 20%. The USDA food that comes our way, it's down closer to 50%. So it's an appreciable, you can just look at our warehouse here and see.
Nationwide, food banks are struggling with dwindling donations from food vendors, retailers, and from supply chain challenges in the USDA food program lingering from COVID. All of it makes fresh fish and meat in-demand commodities.
Hunger in our country is really about good nutrition. And good nutrition is about perishable food and protein, so it's fresh fruits and vegetables, proteins, meat and dairy. And yet, they're harder to come by in terms of donations.
Louisiana hunters are also stepping up with donations of wild game delivered to area food banks during the Clean Out Your Freezer Day. It's an annual event hosted by Hunters for the Hungry. Participants can donate frozen wild game directly to area food banks.
Clean Out Your Freezer Day is a way for hunters and fishermen of Louisiana to give the protein that they brought home during their hunting and fishing trips the prior year back to the needy of our state.
Over the past 5 years, Hunters for the Hungry has collected 99,000 pounds of protein through their Clean Out Your Freezer Day events, which equates to 396,000 meals for those in need.
You can literally pull up, drop off your ice chest contents to us, and then the food bank comes around and picks them all up.
Donations to the food bank require that the protein is packaged, labeled, and free of freezer burn. Donations aren't just limited to fish and game. Clean Out Your Freezer Day accepts any type of protein. St. Vincent de Paul is one of the participating food banks.
In the capital city, we're the largest mass feeding facility, providing over 200,000 meals a year, and that's a challenge. And so this wonderful gift, and the gift from all the hunters, is going to go a long way.
Louisiana calls itself a sportsman's paradise for its abundance of natural resources for hunting and fishing and outdoor recreation. Many hunters and anglers, they understand that this paradise comes with a responsibility to both Mother Nature and humankind to balance out what we take with what we give back.
And it's very easy for, a school to do a canned good drive, or for a grocery store to put out a bin where you can, drop off, boxes of pasta and rice and that sort of thing. But nobody really has a program except for us where we can provide lean protein.
Those local waters belong to the local people. So if we are there diving, we have a responsibility to also take the catch and share it with the local people.
To learn more about Clean Out Your Freezer Day taking place this Sunday, August 27th, go to